Hey there, welcome to day one of training for Team Better Together. I am Natalie Forcell, one of the CEOs of Better Together. My other half is Christy Roberts, and she does the second week of these video series. But I just want to, again, say thank you for joining our team, and we are so excited that you're here. Dig into these videos for the next 14 days because we will walk through a lot of really important stuff that will help you get acclimated to what's going on and how to start succeeding within your first month of this business. So today we have a short agenda. We're going to take a look at two different things. Our first topic is your why. This is one of my favorite things to talk about, especially with new coaches and even new challengers, because there is a reason that you got to this point where you are here watching these videos for Team Better Together. So we want to know why. I want you to, after this video is over, get out a piece of paper and write down your why, as in why did you choose to start this coaching business. It can be something small. It can be small goals that you want to focus on for the beginning of this journey, or it can be just a bigger self-discovery journey that you're on. You are here because you want to just grow as a person and you want to become healthier and happier, and as you're doing that you would love to make some side money, whatever it is. So a little insight, my why has changed over the seasons. I started out because my why was I was very unhappy with where I was at physically and emotionally and financially. Being newly married with my husband, I just wanted more and I felt really off balance, and so I wanted to start figuring that out and I wanted to invest in myself. That was my initial why, and then as I started to do that, I wanted more. My why became I want to help and reach as many people as that I can, and I want to be an influence and just guide people to living healthy and happy lives that are full and not consumed by working out or counting calories, but in a way that is just very achievable. So that's a little insight to my why. Second thing we're going to cover today, after you make that list, or not the list, after you write your why down, I want you to look into your back office for the first time if you haven't done so already. So I'm going to share my screen with you real quick so you know exactly what I mean by back office. Let's take a look. So if you log on to teambeachbody.com, this is what you will see right here. This is your the basic Team Beachbody website. Up at the top here says My Account, and it also says Coach. So we're going to go to the Coach tab. You're going to go down to Coach Online Office. Click on that, and it's going to ask you to sign in. Looks like I'm already signed in, which is great. So this is your Coach Online Office. We're going to go through the nitty-gritty details of this a little later, but I just want you to know where it is and get you acclimated to some of the stuff on here. So the top tab right at the top left says Start Here. This is where I want you to begin. We can get into all this other stuff later. It might look a little overwhelming and confusing, but first I want you to go to CEO Welcome from our CEO Carl Deichler. Then we're going to go to How to Get Started. So this is the most important step of your first day. We are going to get you started by completing the Business Quickstart Guide and joining a Facebook group, which hopefully you already are a part of Team Better Together's Facebook group. So Business Quickstart. You're going to click on that link, and here's a PDF. You can print it out or you can do it on a scratch piece of paper. You need to hunt for this information. So my coach ID, websites we'll get into later, so you can save that for another day. I want you also to look here and find out who your support network is. Who is your sponsor coach? Is it me? Is it Christy? And then I'll show you in your website where to find who are the upline coaches. These are resources for you. These are the people that you want to be familiar with in the Facebook groups or with their phone numbers, so you can text or call if you have any questions. And then here are some links to different resources for you as well from Beachbody. National Wake Up Call is super important. Every Monday morning, I listen to the wake up call, and if I don't have time, then I fit it in somewhere else in my schedule. We'll talk about scheduling a little bit later, but really awesome. Every week they share new stuff that's happening, and they always have a really awesome professional development, someone who shares their story or a topic that they cover. So your business quick start has a few other steps we will get to also a little later in the week, but I want you to at least print out this page and become familiar with where some of this stuff is. We will go over how to set up your profile and websites a little later. Then we will also complete an action plan. You can even start to look into that and start investigating that ahead of time. And engage in training. So Coach Basics Participant Starter Trainer Guide, that's what we're going over. Coach Training, I'll also show you where to start finding some of those videos, and Leadership Ladder. Our Leadership Ladder is basically how this business works, how you grow in your business, the way that it's structured. So that's really helpful to know as you start to move forward. So Coach Action Plan, really, really great. Just what we talked about earlier, your why, you can write that down here. And we can start setting some of your goals, which will be really helpful to help you move forward. So again, just some more personal reflection space for you here that I want you to dig into too. So writing your why and going into some of this reflection to help you realize what you're doing and why you're here. All right, Business Quick Start Guide, how to get started. Also, in how to get started, there should be getting started training. And this is really great, a very concise way to start getting up to speed on what's happening. These links include different videos. So connect with your online sponsor, Business Quick Start we're doing, drinking Shakeology, working out, invest 10 minutes a day in personal development. This video counts. And then we will look forward to tomorrow, and we'll actually start to dig in a little deeper. But let's get this page printed out, your Business Quick Start Guide and your why. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes to be here with me today, and we will have a new video posted for you tomorrow. It was a pleasure.